Oh, hello campers, Larry Lambrini here. Woo, it's hot in here, isn't it? What do they call you? Butch. I'll be the judge of that if you don't mind. No, my name is Butch. Oh, hark at her. And what's that in your pocket? It's my pistol. Ooh. Do you come here often? Hello, campers. Hiya, Duck, you alright? It's really Rick Shaw. Give me the fucking shout.
It's the Larry Lambrini Show.
Show 6.
It's the Larry Lambrini.
Oh, it's Trey Butch, you know.
It's the Larry
You have a go, campers.
Lambrini Show. It's Larry Lambrini.
Oh. Well, you haven't been any good at technicals, though, have I? Hold on. Up we'll come. We'll shove it up. Oh. Hello, campers. Well, bit of technics. Oh, I always look fat from this angle, though. Right. Shove it down. Gone with the chair. Ooh. Hello, campers. Well, I've got bad news for you. I'm going on a short break, so I'll not be able to do the show for the next 2 months. I'm going to be working like an absolute dog in the sausage factory. And it's not rude, it's a place where they make sausages. But like pubic lice, I'll be back. I'm going to tell you, I thought I might share some actual personal details about how I met my husband, Pistol Packing Pete. Picture the scene. Me, a young lad, a slip of a lad at 18. It was a cold night in KY Towers. There was a dreadful banging on me back door, and when I opened it, there was a vision like a young Ken Barlow with an aura of Jack Duckworth, older than me, but he was all boner butch in his crimpling flares. And he goes, "Are you any good at screwing?" I thought, "Oh, you're bold." He goes, "No, I've just moved in from Kenton Bar to the flat upstairs. Me hands and the power drills, it's too big, I'm shaking like a shitting dog. I'm not very steady with me hands, because I've been trying to ram it in all night." I thought, "Oh, I'm lacquering here, if you don't mind." It turns out he meant drilling holes in the wall for his new fucking shelves. He goes, "I've got a massive crevice." I thought, well, I'm not one to judge. And he goes, "Have you ever had a massive crack in your bedroom?" I went, "Yes, just last week in Newcastle Pride with the Peter Lee pervert, but I don't know what that's got to do with you." He went, "Ooh, was I'm gay too." I thought, oh yes, now you come to think of it, there is a bit of mince in his moccasins. And then, after then, went on my first date to the Randy Radish. Oh, I had a milk stout, and he had a packet of quavers. And now, without further ado, boys and girls, ooh, I've got a very special last guest for this series. It is a friend of mine and a former star of Arbuckle Street, Miss Gina. Where is me? Oh, I've lost me little buzzer thing. But anyway, oh, we've got it. Former star of Arbuckle Street, Gina Strings. We'll try that again. Former star. Oh, she's very. I'm lactating here. I'm telling you. We'll feed a crash. Former star of Arbuckle Street, Gina Strings. Now, campers, boys and girls, let's do one final shout out. Oof, like mutton and lamb here. Former star of Arbuckle Street, Gina Strings. Oh, get your fucking self on. I'm
Oh, I'm very sorry, darling. I'm so sorry.
I must apologise for being out of
We
breath.
look sweaty.
I came on the bus, but I think I managed to pass it off as an asthma attack. Yes, well, this is very,
Exotic.
Darling, Monte Carlo is exotic. This reminds me of the Shanghai slums.
Oh, you cheeky cow. She's a cheeky one, isn't she? How are you managing now you're a resting actress in lockdown? Don't jump in yet, I've got the rest of me thing.
I know.
Well, you've been resting for a while since you got the axe from Arbuckle Street.
Au contraire, darling. I left, and I'm still the face of Caniston Thrush, and I'm Armani, dear, whereas you're quite clearly Sue Ryder.
I heard you got sacked.
Oh, really?
Yes, my very good friend Flavia Pink, she was on the show a while back actually, she told me, and she is your dresser.
Lying little fruit bag. No, 25 years I gave that show. As my fellow co-star Sid Taff would say, Gina, you're not just the star of Arbuckle Street. You are of Arbuckle Street. Lovely man, Sid Taff. Of course, he can never work with kids again.
Oh, it's always a shame, isn't it? Well, I think you were smashing in it. And I'll tell you what, Gina, now we've got you on the show, because bit celeb here, 10% Desmond's got on, alright, she look fabulous, isn't she, girls and boys? I might have a job next year in Celebrity Fisting. It's a show where they get me and a few of them Love Islanders to compete in a boxing match.
And do you have any experience in the ring?
Ooh, you'd be surprised.
I wouldn't lower myself to doing trash like that, no. You know, my husband and I call Love Island Syphilis by the Sea.
Well, it's either that or I'll have to go back to one of 10% Desmond's movies.
Oof, man.
Oof.
I'm glad I didn't smear my career by being in one of his bonk busters, as he calls them anyway.
Yes, you did. I've seen them.
Well, it was a long, long time ago, and the cheque was big. Plus, it was when he was going through his Charles Dickens phase.
Oh, yes, there was a bit of class in the old porn industry in them days. A tale of two titties.
Great expunctations.
Try not to laugh. David Copperfield.
Nicholas Nickleby, and, of course, my personal favourite, Hard on Times.
Oh,
Happy days.
I bet me duck. You know, I need some panto work, you know, Gina.
Would you not consider something with a little bit more substance, dear? Are you familiar with Chekhov?
Oh, he was Trey Butch in Star Trek.
Good grief. He's a famous Russian playwright, dear.
Is he?
I was also in Seven Sisters.
Oh, I never knew you were into that and licking that side of the stamp. A friend of mine was in Desmond's last lesbian bunk buster, Pussy's Galore.
Did he get his 10%?
Well, no, she wouldn't let him. Anyway, I've got a bone to pick with you. That's not sexual harassment, just touch our breast there. Frog in me throat. I've got a bone to pick with you, our Gina. Reenie Rickshaw says you still haven't given her back a Una Stubbs yoga stick.
Her what?
A Una Stubbs yoga stick.
Her what?
A Una Stubbs yoga stick.
One more time?
A Una Stubbs yoga stick.
I thought that's what you said. No, I have not, no.
Oh, I've had them all on here, I've had them all. I know them all.
I bet you do.
But there is one that's escaping us and I've been dying to have her on my show. The viewers will know who I mean, don't you viewers? Jade from Little Mix.
Oh, Jade! Yes, lovely girl. She's my cleaner.
No way.
Yes!
She's ex-directory. I've rang her loads and I've texted tons, you know.
Oh, yeah, she picked up a couple of pounds. That's all they can do in lockdown, but they can't tour at the moment, you see. I tell you what, I'll have a word with her for you.
I'm so proud of that, mind.
Yes.
You're a lucky bugger, mind you. I wish I had a cleaner.
Yes, dear. You could do with one in here. And I have two, actually. Jade is 4 days a week. And I have a lovely man, Julian Blofeld, comes in on weekends. Ooh. Boy, does it come in on weekends. I'll give you Jade's number, though.
I wish I had a man that came on weekends.
Very good. He gets right in the rim, right in the crack.
Oh!
Yes.
But I'm lactating here, I'm bloody lactating. Have you got Jade's number?
I'll give you Jade's number, yes.
Oh, well, tell you what, fuck that, I'll have Julian's instead. Oh, he sounds a frickin' treat.
Besides, I'm still well known in the public, my darling. Every time I step out on a Thursday night, I get a round of applause off the whole street. Oh, it's most wonderful.
Oh, I bet. So, do you think you'll ever go back to Soapland?
No, sadly not. Besides, I've got a new single out now. You know, it's a remake of my lovely song, Tunnel of Love. It was done back in 2012, but this version's a lot better, darling.
Is it one of them techno-wobbly things? Because I've heard about all of them, you know.
I've never heard of a techno wobbler.
The techno-wobblies
Not in this industry,
get
anyway.
the organs out, because they're big organs, and they play all the records on the big organs.
Really? I thought you were meant to be cutting me off halfway through.
No,
the
I thought I
Tunnel
just
of
ad-libbed that
LOVE.
bit there, you know what I mean?
I thought you did
I've
as well.
heard it's very good, mind you.
Yes, it
Hold
is.
on.
Oh, there's that
Yes! We know what this is, viewers, don't we?
interruption. Sadly.
Will you do us a favour, Gina, and press that little button
That
there?
little button there. Do you not want to set it up on the screen first?
Oh, yes.
Yes, that might be suitable.
Hold on.
You just can't get the staff, dear.
Hold up. Hold up.
It will be the internet.
Hold up.
This one there. Darling, would you like me to do it? Because I can see.
Yeah, well, go on, I'm going to press it now, my little
Well,
chickapee.
then press it, sweetheart.
Go on then.
Press it so that we can all see.
Get it bloody on.
There we go, look at that.
Oh, I've got to put bloody song on first.
Oh,
so.
the song, right?
Yeah, I've got to put bloody song on there, it is there.
There we go.
You know, remember how it goes.
I
don't
can,
you?
yes. It's a quaint little ditty.
Larry Lambrini.
Yes.
Who lives
In a hole like this, who lives in a hole like this.
And now you can flip it round. Oh. I'll flip something.
Oh,
round.
we've flipped it round, flip
There
it
we
round,
go.
darling. Who lives in a hole like this? And I'll...
You've done it again. Wonderful. Why break the habit of the series, darling?
You've watched the show, Gina.
It's a good job I have, isn't
What's
it?
the show,
Yes, I had to
darling?
get some research in for what I was in for.
I know. But I'm not good with the technicals,
So,
mind you.
I-
It's a Blackpool B&B.
I can't remember the names of the people I'm supposed to be saying. Ah,
Do you want us to
yes, please. Oh, yes. It's
Who live... Not yet.
okay.
Oh, she's firing off quickly, aren't you? You like that with your husband?
Oh, yes.
Who lives in a hole like this?
That would be Burt Reynolds' moustache, dear.
Oh my God, you're very clever. aren't
Oh,
you?
I know them all, darling.
Who lives in a hole? Have you forgotten it?
Of course I have.
All
I didn't
right,
pay
then.
much attention to this script.
Who lives in a hole like... Neither did I, actually.
It's
Who
obvious.
lives in a hole like this?
The seagull's mouth. Let's see. Oh, it's Sid James' laugh.
Ooh!
Yes.
Oh, she's bloody good. Hang
Oh,
on,
I know
give
all
you,
of these, darling.
I'll give you a clap, remind you of Thursday night.
Oh, not again.
Now, I think this one's fairly interesting.
Of course it is. Yes.
Obvious, Gina.
Yes.
Who lives in a hole like this?
Well, it's our little Bojo.
Ooh, that sounds grubby.
Yes, Boris Johnson.
Bojo, Boris Johnson.
Bojo, Boris Johnson, yes. Although that is what they call something behind Whiteley's shops. But,
Oh, you know, you've heard the stories about it.
yes.
Well, it's obvious, right?
Right, so it's
But
not
it's
Bojo.
not Bojo, no.
Tony Blair?
No.
My mother, Margaret Thatcher?
No.
Pass.
I'll tell you who it is, folks. It is the cast and crew of Battlestar Galactica. Yay! Hold on. Oh no, wrong bit.
The cast and crew of Battlestar Galactica.
It's fairly obvious who it is, Doc. You know
Yes,
what
of
I
course it
mean?
is.
Um.
What have I let myself in for?
Oh, you're cheeky, you know. We've passed all the way through. Lots of.
Haven't we just gone through quite a lot of shit to get to this point here?
Yes, we've gone through a lot of dialogue that were missed in the thing.
I'm all for...
Hang on.
Woo! Do you know, darling, I'm all for caring the community, but I really need to be going. I'd love to say it's been a pleasure.
Has it not been a pleasure, me duck? Well, stay for the little shouty out.
I'd love to say it's been a pleasure, but sadly the idea of full frontal lobotomy is a more wonderful prospect for me. I tell you what, while we are here, though, I shall give you a lovely rendition.
Oh, no, not yet.
What?
Hold on. There's a bit at the end.
There's a bit at the end.
Get that bit on me script up. We're going to give a cheeky shout out for the badges. There.
Right. So
you do that because you're a woman of substance.
Well, thank you, darling.
And the substance being cocaine.
Thank God that's enough of that. It's a... All right. Okay.
Yes, there we go.
So everybody who's purchased... Excuse me 1 second.
It's like the fish counter. Which is bad.
Everyone who's purchased one of these divine little numbers... Where's the camp?
There it is. There, darling.
There we go. Everyone who's purchased one of these divine little keepsakes. So that's thank you to Beef Stew, the long-lost love child of Desperate Dan, Lucy Lastic, the daughter of a stripper and glamour model. Hello, darling. Jimmy No-Nout, he's the village idiot. Denise and Dron Heath, the Gateshead Grapplers.
Oh, they're still wrestling.
Oh, yes. Elaine and David Francis, the Heaven Florists.
They do a nice pansy. Go on.
Big Butch Barry and Sandra and Louise and Claire and Daniel. That's the Daniel Adams.
Yes.
Hello, darling. I've got a photo with him in front of Vicky Paris at Sleazy Street in Newcastle.
Let's see. I took a shade there, bitch.
And James Angus, the leather upholsterer from Leygate.
This is very true.
And Janice Lambrini, any relation?
My sister.
You admit that, okay? Laura Welsh, she owns a cat grooming centre called Moist Pussies.
I love that punchline.
Yes. Laura and her moist pussies. Larry and Gwen, thank you all for buying a badge. And let's face it, this man needs badges being paid for in order to keep his career afloat.
Lydia, let's have a little play of Tunnel of Love. No, this is the techno version.
This is...
There it is.
I can't see it from my end.
I'll get your end.
I'll just hold the screen, darling.
I'll get this end.
Come with me to the tunnel of L-O-V-E. Take my hand, let's climb through heaven above. There's a devil on my shoulder with an angel in my side.
Looks like one of them videos of limelights.
Why did you switch it off?
Well, I thought the viewers might want to hear an even better tune than that.
Even better? Okay.
Yes. As soon as it comes up on the thing, mind.
If you could find it, yes.
Hold up. Not that one.
No, not that one. No,
not that one.
Not that one.
Where is he?
Where is it? It's a wonderful song, I'm sure.
Hold up. I'll tell you what, I've got something to say.
Darling, this is why you need professionals. Yes, unfortunately, I'm stuck with... Desmond,
we'll
think you're getting too set for this. You've got another thing coming. Right, what's this song then?
It's Big Butch Barry by Larry Lambrini and the Happy Campers.
We all love him. Big Butch Barry, we all love him.
Like old-fashioned tomato.
We all love him.
Isn't it?
We all love him.
It's very good, you know.
We all love him so.
Now, come on, Gina, we've got a
Big Butch Barry, we all love him so. Stop walking down the street, it's Big Butch Barry. Head to toe, he looks a Butch Barry, we all love him so.
First time I see him, I thought I'll have him.
Big Butch Barry, we all love him so. There he goes, he'll never stop. It's Big Butch Barry. You're the bottom 'cause he's the top.
Always is
Big Butch Barry.
Oh,
We all love him.
we do.
We all love him.
We do.
Big Butch Barry. We all love him. We all love
We
him.
do.
We all love him. Big Butch Barry. We all love him so.
Big me with a blue, I stand on it.
Ooh, this
That's
is
the
all
big
right.
Butch Barry. We all love him so. We all know he's a silver fox. It's Big Butch Barry. His nipple clamps give a nasty shock.
Oh,
It's Big Butch Barry.
Come on, boys and girls.
We all love him.
Join in the song.
We all love him. Big Butch Barry.
Come on, join in
We
your
all
song.
love him.
We're so lovely.
We all love him.
Oh,
We all love him.
Oh.
Big Butch Barry. We all love him so.
Trey Butch.
Big Butch Barry. We all love him so. Martini with the lemon whistle.
There's another
It's
bit.
Big Butch Barry. Every night he's getting pissed.
Well,
It's
thanks to
Big Butch Barry. We all love him. We all love him. Big Butch Barry. We all love him. We all love him. We all love him. Big Butch Barry. We all love him so.
We're doing all dust, don't we?
Big Butch Barry. We all love him so. He says he's not had the clap.
That's a bloody lie.
Big Butch Barry. Everyone knows it's a trap. It's Big Butch Barry.
Very good.
We all love him. We all love him.
Mind of
Big
the
Butch Barry. We all love him. We all love him. We all love him. Big Butch Barry. We all love him so.
That could have been the soprano.
Yes,
Big Butch Barry. We all love him so.
Tell you about that man.
Big Butch Barry. We all love him so.
And now, I'm going to press the thingy here, Marco.
Barry. We all love him so.
Oh, I still love him
For
though.
now.
Oh, I knew
It's
from the
good
first
fun.
minute I seen him I worked again the sausage factory. I was on the Abraham Lincolnshire counter, and Big Butch Barry was on the Jeff Stringer board, and his sausage was a lot more bigger than mine. It would have been Michael Barrymore wins. Oh, when you know Michael can take anything. Oh, yeah. Oh, Trey Butch, that's all Barry. Oh, he always has been. Oh, it's Trey Butch, I'm carry on fucking captain, yeah. Oh, I do love him though.